Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brianna Lentz, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing the minimum 24 projects I want to complete in 2024. All right, you guys, 24 projects in 2024. So these 24 projects are my personal projects that I want to complete in 24, and they scale from cross stitch to knitting to crochet to punch needle to felt kits. These are all things that I went into my craft room slash office slash guest bedroom, and I was like, I have a lot of things that I've had desires to make, and I've purchased them over the years. And this year I want to finish the things that I've started. I want to get get these projects that are renting space in my mind done. I want to get them to completed instead of like looking at them and say, oh man, I really want to do that. I want to, at the end of the year, look at these things and be like, man, I did that. That's awesome, you know? And so that's what I'm doing. So I also uploaded recently a 24, like minimum 24 books that I want to read in 2024. It's actually 35, but I counted all of my fantasy series as like each series as one book. So if you're interested in what I am interested in reading for this year, I have that video linked down below. And I have it structured from January through December. So I go through like what I should be reading every month. So if you like history, if you like nonfiction, fantasy, and contemporary novels, you might be interested in what I'm reading. So I'll have that link down below. But again, these projects are personal to like what I want to accomplish outside of my goals for my YouTube channel. So I have a lot of content that I want to create and upload for my YouTube channel, but these things are personal to me, certain goals. Absolutely, these things will be on my channel, but I'm not doing these projects just for my channel, if that makes any sense. So yeah, these are things that I've wanted to do for a couple of years. I want to make more handmade clothes. I want to have bigger projects, and I want to slow down a little bit, like slow down in all of like the I feel like I could accomplish some of these bigger ideas that I have if I stop kind of like the idea of nickel and diming. Like I feel like I'm nickel and diming my time, and it's taking away from some of these larger dreams and larger projects that I want to complete. And these are, you know, so you'll see what I'm talking about. So like first off the bat, I'm going to talk about cross stitch first. So it'll go cross stitch, kind of like a miscellaneous section, and then I'm going to talk about knitting, crochet, and sewing. So first of all, I'm going to talk about cross stitch, and I'm thinking about doing a whip parade. If you guys would be interested in seeing a whip parade for like cross stitch from me, let me know down below, because I'd be happy to make one. I think it'd be kind of cool to do one. I'm keeping so much better track and record of like what I'm doing month to month. So yes, so this one, oh, I didn't actually, it should be 25 because I didn't add my diamond art on this, and I should have. So it's probably going to be 25 because definitely I have this huge dragon art piece that I've talked about. It's diamond painting, and it's a big project. It's 20 by 30 inches, and that is one of my big projects that I want to complete this year. And that should have been on here, but I don't know why I didn't add it. So that's an extra 24 and a bonus diamond art. Yeah, so it's Dragon Attack. It's going to be so amazing. And once I finish it, I'm going to hang it up in my daughter's room. It's going to be so great. So anyway, so cross stitch. As you can also see, I took down my tree actually this morning, and I have a couple winter things. This is going to do for now. I've got some winter trees that I made a couple years ago. These are dried flowers from my garden a couple years ago. And then this is a picture that says, "A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early." So I just thought it was wintry. So the first, let me see if I can go in order here. I have my hoop ready to go. Did I share this? Yes, I did. I shared this in my last Flosstube, but I want to start and finish this year a Mirabilia. One Mirabilia, my first and only one that I have, and I have it fully kitted. So if you'd like to see more information down below, I'll link to my most recent Flosstube number 30, I think. and it is Gypsy Queen. I absolutely love it. I go in detail in my last Flosstube about why I chose Gypsy Queen, and I'm so excited. Like I said, I have it fully kitted. I like brown a lot. Brown is a great color for me, and so I have it on the called for fabric, which is the milk chocolate linen 32 count. And so this is the beautiful color, and I have it fully kitted. So I'm ready to go. The only thing stopping me from doing this at this point is me actually doing it. This is my New Year's Day start. So I am committed, because I actually don't usually do like a New Year's Day start or anything like that. But I want to start this on January 1st, and then I want to have it finished, you know, as soon as possible. So with that, I have this. I got this for Christmas actually a couple of years ago, and I haven't started it, and I really want to do this. This is the Northern Night Dimensions kit. Absolutely love this. It has a Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights in it, the moose. It's a lake with a camp scene. I mean, this just kind of encompasses just everything that I absolutely love and dream and desire. And so I couldn't think of a better motivation for me for the entire year than to stitch on this. This is just, yeah, I would love to spend a night seeing the Northern Lights. And, you know, if a moose pops in, that would be great. But yeah, I would love to see the Northern Lights in my life. And we love camping, and we love moose, and we love water and the greenery and everything. And so, I want more of that in our later years of life. And so I couldn't imagine, you know, if we can go vacation and do something like that, that would be amazing. So this is something that I'm going to be actively working on, and it'll be great motivation for all the hard work that I'm going to be putting into my channel this year. So Dimensions Northern Night. Then we have, oh, I didn't grab one of these, but a lot of these are going to be whips that I want to finish, and some of these are new. So you have seen some of these, and you probably are tired of hearing me talk about it. So one of these, all I have to do is a back stitch, and I showed this last time and I still haven't done it. It's so ridiculous. Am I beating myself up a little bit? Yeah, because I deserve it, because it's ridiculous if it's not done yet. Like, I've just prioritized so many other things when this will probably take me 2 days. Come on. So, yeah, that needs to happen ASAP. So, there's that. I'm talking because my daughter's, and I want to surprise her with it. So, there's that one. Now, here is another one that you guys have seen me talk about so much. And it's so ridiculous. I've stitched so much. If I just stitched on this, I could have it done. So, this is my Fantasy Dragon. And I have this bottom half to do. You guys know I love a picture in a picture. So yeah, I need to get this finished. The only thing stopping me is me. So that needs to take precedence too. Because I'm going to be reading so many fantasy series about dragons. Like, it's going to be great. I think I'm going to finish that sooner than I think. Especially because it's like, it's on my radar. I'm doing a dragon diamond painting. I'm in the mood. I want to write about it. Like, let's go, let's finish it. So that is that one. So I have 4 so far. Now this one is one that I need to start. I have it fully kitted, and I want to do this for springtime, and it is the Cricut Collection Free Range. And if I really feel ambitious, I could do the carrot too, but that's not part of my 24 projects. It's just the Cricut Collection's Free Range. And I have it fully kitted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have it already bought, ready to go. Actually, this is the second fabric that I've bought for it too, because I thought the original was too yellow. So that one, I want to get this one done too. Like, I want to do this one as my spring stitching, with an emphasis on my spring stitching. I had this on my list, but I took it off, so I might as well just show you. I've showed this a billion times too. I've had this up, and I really want to just try my finishing at this, but I took it off my list because I have so many things I want to get done for the springtime that I didn't want to put that kind of pressure on myself. Next I forgot to grab it. It's my babushka. I'll put it up here on the screen when I'm editing, or if I can find it, I'll try to insert some video, but it is my babushka from fall. I want to have this done. It's a bigger project. It's a bigger piece for me. For other people, it's like medium size. But I really want to have this done for fall this year because I think it'd be beautiful and I love it so much and I have it fully kitted. So let's go. Next, I have this width from last year too that I've wanted to have done for a couple of years. I've had this chart for like 4 years, and it's Land of Liberty by Brenda Gervais, very popular. And I want to have this done before Memorial Day. And so this is my progress so far. So really like, and this is on, what is this on? Oh yeah, it was so good. It's on 40 Count Legacy. Newcastle linen. I started this on June 14th last year. So I worked on this up until 4th of July and then I was over patriotic stitching. So I really want to have this one done. It'd be really, really pretty. I had to edit something out. So if there's like a glitch, it's because I showed the pattern on accident. But yeah, I have all of the threads and everything. Where is it? There it is. And then once I finish this, those can go back into my stash. And I have this in my patriotic lobster bag. And then lastly, I actually have a design. Last year, I fully created a spring design. And it is so cute. My daughter Fiona actually helped me quite a bit with it. And I fully intended, like last year, I was getting into cross stitch designing, and which is super fun. I like doing that. And I will continue to do that as I feel inspired to. But I have the yarn, I have the fabric for it. I have all the flosses already picked out for it. I have it fully designed, but I have to stitch it. So this is something else. This is why I didn't want to put that spring bunny on here, because it's a spring pattern that I really want to get out. So this year I have a Valentine's cross stitch pattern and a spring cross stitch pattern in my Etsy shop. I really did a poor job last year of like promoting what I did, but I do have a couple cross stitch patterns in my Etsy shop that I'll have linked down below. And I'll share more of that in my next Flosstube and in my next 50 Valentine's Day cross stitch patterns, if I can get up to 50. I haven't started it, so I don't know how many, if I can get up to 50 or if I'm gonna have to do 25. So we'll see. But yeah, so that is my last one. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 8 so far. So that is all cross stitch. Now going from cross stitch, we're going to go into my miscellaneous section, and you'll see why it's miscellaneous. Okay, I just have a pile here. So I bought this last year, fully intending to do more punch needle art on my channel. And I bought this from Hobby Lobby. And so it is the Flowers Punch Needle Kit. I don't know if you can still get this from Hobby Lobby or not, but this is what I have. I was planning on doing a review on it. I don't know if I'll just do it or if I will do a review. I don't know, but it'll be part of this. I'll show some of the process on my channel. But I have everything here in my bag. And it's really pretty. And so this would be really gorgeous. And I can have this up in my home all year long. So I absolutely want to do this. This is more of like what came in the kit. To see, I had started the process for my video, and then I never, I think I was like, I don't know what happened. I don't remember. So this is one of my projects, the Flower Punch Needle Kit, which is with worsted weight yarn. Then I have a smaller one that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I think my daughter was going to do this, but I'm going to do it. Because it's a lot. And it is the butterfly one. You can also get this from Hobby Lobby. So those would coordinate well together. Fabric is pre-printed and easy to follow. So these are all with DMC threads. And so this is the hoop in all of the muted tones. I mean, it is so pretty. And it has a pre-printed fabric. Do it. Honestly, if I didn't want to do the punch needle, I could just put the printed fabric in that hoop, and that would be pretty too. Not a bad idea. So there is that one. Now next, I have something that I never shared, but I picked this up from Sam's Club, and I really want to do it. And it is this Harry Potter felt kit. So Sam's Club had this Harry Potter felt kit, and they had a crochet kit, which I'll be sharing as part of my 24 projects. So I really want to do this one. And it is, I got this for $13.96. I don't know if they still sell it or not, but it includes everything you need to make 10 easy to sew projects, 11 magical projects from the Wizarding World. Inside you'll find die cut templates for 10 projects, 15 pieces of felt, embroidery needle, 13 colors of embroidery floss, stuffing, and a 64-page instruction book. So this would be really fun to have. We are big Harry Potter fans in this house. So that is on my list. And then another thing that I've talked about before, Calico Whimsy, you're gonna be like, finally girl. If you watch my video, she does felt tube, I think she calls it. I don't remember what it's called, but Calico Whimsy, if you like to watch people do these and Mill Hill kits, just incredible like dimensions kits, all those things, go check out Calico Whimsy. I'll leave her channel down below. But yeah, she called me out a little bit ago. She's like, so when are you gonna do this? Like, I can't wait to see it. And I was like, So yeah, so this is on my list because this year I had my beautiful tree and we just did like a lesser Christmas, but my kids and I were like, we really missed that pink and all the glitter tree that we usually have in the other room because we didn't put it up this year. And so we will get, we got that tree this year, and then next year we'll get, well, in 2024 we'll get the a nice phlox tree, and then we'll put up all the ornaments. And so by then I'll be able to put these up there, which will match all of our glitz and glam on that tree. So you have, they have a stocking that matches these too. I don't have this stocking. Do I have the stocking? I don't know. I might. I can't remember if I bought it or if it's still in my wish list. I think it's just in my wish list, because I think I told myself I had to finish these before I got the stocking. Because we don't, I mean, it wouldn't really serve much of a purpose to have the stocking in my house. So I think I was like, just do the ornaments because I have a purpose for them. And then, okay, I'm going to have to pause, go take this stuff into my room, and then grab the next set of stuff. There was one more thing in my miscellaneous section that I didn't bring out. So I'll share that, and then I'll share my knitting and my crochet. Okay, I am back. So the first thing that I wanted to share, right, was a continuation of my miscellaneous section. And I don't know if I had this, I might have just changed my camera setting on my phone. I might have just had it from video to cinematic, so things seem like a little bit different. It's because I might have had it on the wrong setting for the first half of the video. I don't know. But anyway, okay, so here I have this basket, probably together since before last year, or last year, of things that I probably got on super sale from Hobby Lobby. Anyway, and I have a Cricut, and I had ideas to do all of these like Christmas Cricut projects with ornaments. And so I found these and I was like, I have to just lump sum this into a project because I got to do this. And so I'm not going to wait till Christmas to do this. So I might go a little cuckoo and just upload some Christmas videos in the middle of the year, so that way they're up and available for Christmas time. Because if I feel kind of inspired to do these, I kind of just want to do them. So I have these acrylic tags, 8 tags. I have these 8 wood round keys, which I might just take to make like floss rings. I have more tags, so I have a total of 16 of these, which I could do these ahead of time to make, to give with my presents next year, or I can just, I don't know what I'm going to do. Then I have these 4-piece ornaments. I have these acrylic ornaments, which I have 8 total. Oh, I have, okay, so I have more of these. So that means I have 12 total of these ornaments. And I have another one of these in my hand. So that means I have 24, 32 total of these tags. And then I have these binding clips because I want to make bows. Like I had this idea of making these bows with like faux leather, I think. So anyway, so that is my basket. And I also have this in here, but this wasn't going towards anything, but this was an idea that I had. And I still do have for my Cricut. So I'm keeping this in here. I thought about like moving it. I was like, no, I need to keep it in here because it'll motivate me to get that done. So if you see me upload some videos during the year that you're like, Brianna, it's not that season. It's because I just want it up and I want to have it out for the next season. Because it works that way. Sometimes I'll upload a video and I don't get any views on it for the first year. And then the next holiday season comes around and that's when it picks up. So I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so now we're going to move into my knitting section. So my knitting section, last year I did this big haul of clearance yarn from Hobby Lobby. It was amazing. And I got all of this beautiful wool yarn for ridiculously cheap. And this yarn is part of it. So this is fingering weight yarn. And it is so pretty. And it is the Yarn Bee Authentic Hand Dyed Tonal Iron Soot. And so I got this for $3.74 a skein. And I have at least 3 of these, but all that I need for this is 3. And I want to do the Anchor Tee by Petite Knit. Petite Knit is somebody new to me, but she has an incredible amount of patterns. And she has an incredibly aesthetic, beautiful Instagram feed, if that's what you're into. So it's this really pretty, loose fitting shirt. And she gets this effect by knits and purls. And I think it is so pretty. And I have this idea of handmade clothes and this wardrobe that I want to have moving forward. And little by little, I'll be working towards it because these things last, right? So this is one of the shirts that I want to make. And I have a lot of fingering weight yarn. And so I'm just going to go for it. And this will be a project that takes me a while, but it'll be so worth it. And it'll help me go through all of that beautiful wool that I have in my stash that's fingering weight yarn. I don't need like 45 shawls. Do you know what I mean? Like I need some shirts too. So I have that one. Next on my list is the, I'm gonna have to put a picture of it here so that way you guys could see it, but it is the mock neck crop top by NYC Knits. This is a free pattern. The Anchor Tee was a paid for pattern. I had to buy that, but this is a free pattern. Doesn't have a whole lot of projects out there. I'm kind of taking a risk, but I like it and I like how fast it's supposed to be. And it is a crop top. I'm not looking to show my belly at 35, okay? But I am looking to have a crop top that fits a high-waisted skirt, and it'll have that look of like the beautiful knit top with a high-waisted skirt, and it'll meet right there and be really pretty. So I got this yarn for Christmas, and the pattern calls for not that much yarn, so I bought 3 of these to be a little bit safe. And this is Wool Ease yarn, so it is 80% acrylic, 20% wool, worsted weight, and this is the color, I think it's oatmeal. Yeah, oatmeal. I think it's going to be so, so pretty. And it calls for 4 different sizes of knitting needles. And if you remember, I uploaded a video where I totally scored at my local consignment shop and I got a bunch of knitting needles. And I had 3 out of the 4 size knitting needles that I needed. The 4th one I had to buy, so I did buy that one just to add to my collection, because if I like this top, then I'm just going to keep knitting it because I have other wool in my collection. And so I did buy Addie Rockets in the size that I needed. But I scored so much. So if you're interested in seeing a huge knitting needle haul and everything that I got in it for like, I mean, like hundreds of dollars of knitting needles for less than $10, I'll have that link down below too. But yeah, I bought this and this was part of my Christmas. But yeah, I definitely, like I told you, I want to start making more clothes. So this should be a faster thing. I was supposed to have started this already, and then I have a deadline on my diamond painting, and I thought I need to do that first. So I took a picture and everything, and I didn't start it. But yeah, I have the other knitting needles right here. So that gal that I bought all those knitting needles, like I inherited, right? She must have been a sweater knitter because of the types of sizes and everything. She must have knit a lot of clothes, tops, and stuff like that in very specific sizes. Okay, the next thing on my list, I have 2 more for knitting that I want to do this year. And it's actually something that I started last year and then I didn't end up finishing. And so I'm going to restart it, but with nicer yarn. And it is the little cotton rabbits. I want to do this bunny. And so I have it started here with acrylic yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby. And, with pretty needles, which I will be using. But I am going to be using instead. So I have the bunny, and do I have it in here already? No. I have the bunny, and I have that. And I'll have that picture up here. I already have the patterns purchased. I purchased them early last year with thoughts about having these done by a certain time of the year for a certain somebody. And that didn't happen. So I have everything that I need, but I decided, since it was basically like a restart, I took advantage of the palette yarn that was on sale from Hobby Lobby, and I got the colors that I needed, and I got all of the yarn that I would need to make it in this nicer yarn. So this is 20% superwash wool, 80% acrylic, and it is so soft. It is so soft. And I like the tonal variegation with this, and I think that it's going to make the whole process so much nicer, and it's going to make the end result so much better, so much better, so much more high quality. I love making toys. Like I've knit an earthworm and I love it. The kids still play with it. I've knit a snake. Kids love it, still play with it. And I want to knit something else, and I wanted to do this last year. Story of my life, right? So that's why this is an important video. And so I guess I just have these 2. So if I need to buy more, I can buy more, because first we're doing, and I have we have black and white, or black and whatever. Again, this is Mighty Stitch worsted weight. So I have cream and black. And then for the dress, I have these 2 colors. It was hard to kind of choose what would go together just off the internet. So I'm glad these look like they marry well together for the dress. And these are colors Cotton Candy and Blush. Then for the other one, I have the colors Cream and Sunflower. So these are fingering weight as well. And then I have yarn in here too for something else, for something to come. And this is worsted weight, 100% wool in Lark Heather. But this is part of my knitting series that you will see. It's going to be one of the projects that we do together. So I'm excited. So that is my knitting. All right, so we're in the crochet section now. And if you remember, I got 2 kits from Hirschner's. I've done the gingerbread kit. I did, what was the other one? I did the turkey, but I still have 2 that I need to do. I was supposed to do this in December, but I did not have time. So I still want to do it. So this is on my 24 and 24. It is the Elf and Around Slippers kit by Hirschner's. It has everything that I need in it to complete it. So yes, I definitely want to do this and review it. Who knows during the year when I will do it, but I definitely want to do it and have it for Christmas next year. I'm really still very excited about it. I just ran out of time. Then the other thing that I bought from Hirschner's at the same time was this fairy princess dress, and it was on my schedule to do this in January. So the only thing that I would be missing is these slippers. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this month, but I'm just going to have to figure it out, because I was in the shower this morning and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that. I got the size kit for my daughter. So like it is time sensitive because my kid's gonna grow up. So I gotta do this so she can enjoy it. And yeah, so this is off Hirschner. So if you like these, they might have it still. I don't know. I'm not affiliated with Hirschner's at all. So you'll have to go check it out. But yeah, so this is on my project. It's gonna be so pretty. It'd be so pretty for springtime. So I have a lot of projects that I want to do in spring. So we need to just roll on with it. So we have, oh yeah, so we have those two Hirschner's kit. And then remember I told you I bought this one. This is actually from 2022. I was supposed to do this in fall of 2022. That's how long I've had this. So this is the Harry Potter crochet kit. I just saw this there at Sam's Club. I don't know if it's a new year, so I don't know if they're going to continue to sell it. But I have wanted to do a review on this for a long time. I love doing amigurumi kit reviews. So this is definitely one that I want to do. And it's 14 magical projects from the Wizarding World. So it says 14 projects, but what they actually give you the yarn to make is something else. So it gives you instructions to make Harry, Ron, Hermione, Dobby, Hagrid, Dumbledore, Snape, McGonagall, Voldemort, Ginny, the Sorting Hat, Hedwig, Norbert the Dragon, and student robes and scarves. But I think they give you the yarn to make Dobby and maybe the yarn to make Harry Potter. I'm not sure. We will find out together. But yeah, this is on my sooner than later to make. Yeah, like I said, this was supposed to be like August of 2022. So it's just looking at me. It's just looking at me. So we're going to do that. I'm excited. If there's any of these projects that you'd like to see me do like now, let me know down below. Okay. And then, so, oh yeah, this is a new book. Mama Made Minis has released a book. I think she released this in November, and it's two people. It's two women. And they released this. Mama Made Minis Knotted Lovies. Allison Dratch and Lindsay McNutt, creators of Mama Made Minis, 16 heirloom amigurumi crochet patterns. So I think, I don't remember exactly when, but earlier in 2023, I did a review. I did a Mama Made Minis pattern. I did the big chicken and little chicken. It was a pattern that I bought for like $12 or $13. And I was able to get this book for less than $20. And I enjoyed making the big chicken and the little chicken. And I enjoy making those type of stuffies and lovies. So I definitely knew that I wanted to get this book, review it, and see what I thought about it, because my daughter loves stuffed animals. And so I'm going to make these for her. And I'm going to pick 3 stuffies from here. I'm going to try my best to use the yarn that I have, which I have a bunch of this like snuggle yarn from the collection, the Cozy Occasion yarn from Hobby Lobby. 1, I can get it for a really good deal, and 2, it was easy to go get. And I thought about selling chickens for a while, and I talked about it. Speaking of chickens. But I decided I'm not going to do that. So I have this yarn that I bought, and so I'm going to use it for this. So I'm going to try my best to scale my color palette to what I have, and not have to buy anything new. But I think there's only like one thing in here where I would need to get a different color yarn. But yeah, so I want to make 3 of the stuffed animals in here. This is a future video for sure, and I'm going to be reviewing this book. So this is on the sooner than later because my rooster's outside. Like, they are really cute. Jules says that she wants the panda. She wants the deer. And she wanted something else. I think the bunny, which is the bunny is what I want to make. And what did you say? And the chick. She wants her own chick. She wants her own chick. Because her cousin got the chick that I made. Yeah. There's a bunny in here. Where is it?
It's on the cover.
It's on the cover. Yeah. Like, they have cute ones. Oh, here it is. Bunny. I know for sure with my yarn I can make the bunny and the chick. So, we'll see. I have green, too. I could make that. Alligator, the dragon, whatever that is. What is that? I don't know. So, this is on my list. Then I have the fairy coat that I started. and I have not finished. So this is a whip that I need to do. I just got so distracted and I need to finish it. Hopefully I have it marked where I'm at on this. Otherwise I'll just have to rip it back and start over on my repeat. But yeah, I have all the yarn and everything. I have it. I just had it sitting for months since I last touched it. So I need to finish this. So that is on my list. My fairy coat, so pretty. I mean, it is very pretty. And I don't have that much. I think I'm like halfway through. And then if I make her one, which this was for Fiona, when I finish her one, I can make me one. Which would be incredible. Okay, so got my fairy coat. Okay, so the last two things, I think that should be 24 at that point. The last two things that I want to talk about are sewing. And I have a lot of sewing, but I'm just going to pick these two. I feel like my hair is going wacko. What's happening? I bought all of this last year, okay? So it's just sitting there and it's been staring at me. And because I got in the springtime and then spring passed and then it was like hot summer and then became fall, blah, 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 blah. So I have wanted to make this skirt, and there are a lot of skirt patterns out there. I just had a coupon and I wanted to make this to make my life easier because I have not made very many clothes. And I did make my girls' aprons. I don't think I ever shared it on YouTube, but I made my kids some pinafore aprons. They were adorable, so pretty. A lot of work to make them, but really pretty. And then I just, when it came to my skirt, I didn't end it. Because I was like doing videos, sew with me videos of my kids and stuff like that. And then I've decided to not put my kids up on YouTube. So, and if I do, it's like very minimal, like maybe like a picture or two. And so like my YouTube channel changed, my process changed, a lot of things changed at that point. So anyway, so I want to do this skirt. So imagine like these kinds of skirts with like the knit tops. So cute, so cute, so cute. Because then the knit tops you can also wear with jeans and stuff when it's cold. But in spring and stuff, so it'll be so cute. So obviously like I liked the gray. But then I also have these like heavier fabrics too, for aprons and stuff, and it's so pretty. And I don't have a spring apron, so I want to do one of those. But that, oh, this is just muslin. Who knows for what? I don't remember. So yeah, so sewing. So I want to do my skirt, sorry. And then I have I've got dresses that I want to make, Jules. So my last thing on my list is Jules dresses, because I bought 2 patterns for super cheap off Etsy. There was a sale, and I'll put pictures of them up here. And Jules wants dresses. She wants like early American dresses, and I'm happy to oblige. So I really want to make those. So, but I have to get through my diamond art before I can bring out my sewing machine, because the table that my diamond art is on is like the entire space that I usually sew. So I've got to get through my diamond art and then I can sew, which I need to get through it. My diamond art should be done in January, and then I should be posting a video on it late January, early February. So I really need to get on it, and then as soon as that's finished, I get to start sewing. That's the plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 24 projects in 2024. I hope you don't think I'm too much of a maniac with all my projects. Jordan Peterson might say I'm kind of maniacal in all the things that I want to do, but that's okay. I like to do them all. So I have a lot of reading, and I have a lot of handwork, work with my hands, handmade things that I want to do, and a lot of just projects that I've wanted to do for a long time, and it's up to me to get them done. So I'm going to get them done, and like I said, I have so many goals for 2024 and my YouTube channel. So you guys are going to go along all of these journeys with me. I have created different pages for my planner this year. So this is one of them, 24 projects in 2024. I'm going to cut this out and then put this in my planner. If you guys would like to see more of the things that I like, digital pieces that I make for myself, let me know. I can put them up on my website, and I can start adding more things to my Etsy shop, which I am very interested in adding more digital media to my Etsy shop as well. So I have probably in my Flosstube, I'll share more of like how I made my calendar for this year, if you were interested in that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I would love to know if you guys post a video on your 24 projects. Let me know down below so I can watch it. I'm so curious. Also, if there's something that you're like, Brianna, I would love to see you do that, please make sure you record the process on that. Let me know down below. I so appreciate you guys. It has been such a great year. 2023 was an absolute great year for me. And thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I'm so grateful for you. I'm just really grateful for you guys. I'm glad you guys like my 50 project videos. My 50 videos, I didn't talk about it much because obviously like I just didn't feel like it pertained much to this particular topic. But since we're at the end of the video, if you made it this far, I do plan on increasing my number of 50 videos. So I will be increasing, like I've said before, but I will be going from the beginning of the year onwards, more topics relating to 50. So 50 knitting patterns, crochet patterns, quilting patterns, whatever, like what have you. We'll see how I feel like it best fits that holiday or that time of year. But I'm so glad you guys enjoy them, and I will continue on. Also, you'll be seeing more book related content because like I said, I have to schedule that as a priority on my channel. Otherwise I won't schedule it as much, like to the level that I want to read as a priority. I read all the time, but I need to just up my game on that. So that is definitely an emphasis. So big goals, big things, but I can do it. So I hope you guys have a great start to 2024, and I'll see you guys in my next project in my next video. Bye.